Have you ever stopped to consider just how attractive you actually are? Most men go through life completely unaware of how they are perceived. You might think you're just another face in the crowd, another guy going through the motions. But what if I told you that you are far more magnetic than you realize? What if you've been walking around with a presence that naturally turns heads, yet because you don't see it, you're not using it to your advantage? Today, we're breaking down the undeniable signs that prove you have that rare, effortless attraction. And listen, this isn't about just looks. It goes much deeper than that. We're talking about presence, psychology, and the unspoken language that makes people react to you differently. So sit tight because by the end of this you'll know exactly where you stand. Let's get into it. Sign number 1. Your energy dominates the room. Have you ever walked into a room and felt eyes on you? Not because of what you're wearing, not because you said anything, but simply because your presence speaks louder than words? That's power. That's dominance. Some guys walk in and no one notices. They blend in invisible. Others, they shift the entire energy of the space. They don't need to be loud. They don't need to be the biggest guy in the room. But something about them commands respect. It's in the way they move. Shoulders back, head high, calm and deliberate. They don't rush. They don't shrink themselves. They own their space and people feel that. Women sense it and they react to it. Other men, they either respect it or feel threatened by it because whether they admit it or not, they see you as competition. So if you've ever stepped into a place and noticed people subtly reacting to you, my guy, you have that silent dominance that demands attention. Sign number 2. Women hold your gaze a little too long. Let's be real, women are hyper-aware of who's looking at them. They don't just accidentally make eye contact multiple times. If a woman glances at you and quickly looks away, that's one thing. But if she lingers, if she holds that eye contact just a second too long, she's feeling something. Sometimes she's testing you. She'll lock eyes just long enough to see if you can handle the pressure. If you break eye contact too quickly, she'll sense insecurity. If you stare too long, she'll feel uncomfortable. But if you hold it just enough and then confidently look away, like it's no big deal, you just passed the test. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Some women do the opposite. They won't look at you at all. Not because they aren't interested, but because making eye contact with you feels too intense. Either way, she's reacting to your presence. Pay attention to this because eye contact is one of the purest signs of attraction. Sign number 3. You have a natural command over conversations. Ever notice how some guys talk and everyone listens? It's not because they're the loudest in the room. It's not because they dominate the conversation. It's because they speak with certainty. Attractive men don't try to impress people with excessive words. They don't rush. They pause before they speak. Their voice, calm, deep, deliberate, they don't fill silences with nervous rambling. And when they do speak, people lean in, because what they say has weight. Women pick up on this instantly. If you've ever had a woman subtly lean closer when you're talking, or if she keeps asking questions to keep the conversation going, she's hooked. She's invested. And that's because you're giving off the energy of a man who knows himself. It's never about what you say, it's how you say it. Speak with confidence and watch how the world listens. Sign number 4. People respect your space without you asking. This one is subtle, but once you notice it, you'll see it everywhere. Have you ever been in a crowded place and realized people naturally move out of your way? You're not pushing through. You're not demanding space. You're just walking with purpose, and somehow, the crowd parts. That's not random, that's presence. When a man carries himself with authority, people unconsciously respect his space. Even in social settings, some guys get overlooked, while others get automatic attention. The difference, it's not size, it's energy. Women pick up on this instantly. If a man commands space, she assumes he's someone important. And in the world of attraction, importance is everything. So next time you're out, pay attention. If people subtly adjust when you sit down or naturally make space for you without you asking, you're giving off the kind of energy that demands respect. Sign number 5, women find excuses to be near you. Look, man, women don't usually walk up and flat out say they're interested, but when they are, they'll find a way to get close. And I'm not talking about coincidences. Ever been at the gym, a bar, or even just walking down the street, and you notice a woman keeps appearing around you? Maybe she walks past you more than once. Maybe she stands just close enough for you to notice, fixing her hair, adjusting her outfit, pretending to check her phone. Maybe she even bumps into you by accident. That's not random, that's intentional. Women will position themselves in your space, hoping you'll pick up on it. They want to be noticed, but they won't make it obvious. And here's the biggest giveaway: small talk for no reason. If she asks you some pointless question, laughs at a joke that wasn't even that funny, or finds any excuse to keep the conversation going, she's trying to get into your space. Because here's the truth, a woman who isn't interested will do everything to avoid being near you. But one who is, she'll make damn sure she's within reach. Look man, attraction isn't about just looks, it's about energy, it's about presence. When you start owning your space, moving with purpose and speaking with confidence, the world around you shifts. You stop chasing, you stop trying to prove yourself, and suddenly everything and everyone starts gravitating toward you. So pay attention to the signs, my guy, because once you see them, you'll never unsee them. And that's when everything changes.